Dudes, it's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So today we got some Devstream predictions for tomorrow's Infested Lich Devstream. There will be an Umbra Forma as a drop if you want to grab it, and this will be starting at 2 p.m. ET tomorrow, like Friday. So yeah, this is a unofficial prediction thing, of course. I don't have any inside information, but we've watched lots of these dev streams and gone through lots of these updates, so hopefully some of these predictions do come true. Or hopefully some of them don't come true, depending how you look at it. So let's get right into it. Before we do, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, discussion videos, news videos, all that kind of stuff. I will have an overview video of the dev stream tomorrow if you can't watch it. And hopefully it will be lots of Infested Lich information. But keep in mind, too, I'm assuming that the Warframe 1999 update will be in December. There will likely be another dev stream between this dev stream and the 1999 release. So they might not put everything in this dev stream, okay? But let's get right into it because let's just have a little bit of fun, honestly. Alright, yeah, don't take this too seriously, but I do these for pretty much every dev stream. Let's start off with the first square. Infested Lich many weapons. We're going to have a couple tabs on here about Infested Liches. If you didn't know or haven't been paying attention to the story and lore stuff, the Infested Liches are going to be this pop band, basically, called Online, and they have 5 band members. In the screenshot that DE has shown us for the concept art, there are 5 Infested Liches in that concept art. So, some are speculating there will only be 5 different Infested Liches, and also, that would potentially mean only 5 Infested Lich weapons. I hope it's not like that, because, I mean, the more the better, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, for the first square, Infested Lich many weapons. If they have more than 5 weapons, any more amount than 5 weapons, you can fill in this square. But yeah, we don't know, because it seems like they are tying Infested Liches pretty closely to the lore in this update. Whereas, Kuva Liches were in the lore, not as important in the lore, and Corpus Liches were pretty important to the lore, but it's more of a side quest. These things will be more of a main quest, the Infested Lich. Alright, moving on to the next square. New Prime reveal. Sevagoth Prime has been out for a bit now, so we should be getting pretty close to another Prime, and hopefully people or players that want Zaku Prime will get their wish, because I feel like Zaku Prime was a little bit robbed on that previous launch. Didn't really get the Zaku Prime release that we wanted to in I guess it's Halloween season, so I would expect Zaku Prime to come out in November or December, because they do about every 3 months for a new Prime release. But yeah, hopefully it's Zaku Prime, but any new Prime reveal will qualify for that second square. Moving on, this one is unlikely to happen, at least in my eyes, because again, I think there will be another dev stream between this one and 1999. Site 09 ability info. So we already know Site 09 will have an Exalted Sniper, but beyond that, we don't really know a whole lot else. I would expect this one to be in the November dev stream, but you know what? We have not that much to go off of, so it's not like it's out of the question for them to talk about Site 09's kit on this October dev stream. Alright, moving on to the next one. New deluxe skin. They do tend to put out those new deluxe skins pretty often, once every couple of updates. And in the Koumei and the 5 Fates update, we got 2 deluxe skins. We got the Nova deluxe skin, and we got the Volt deluxe skin, which were really cool. So, maybe a Lavos deluxe skin, or a Varuna deluxe skin, or something like that could be pretty cool. Because deluxe skins are usually a hit, so we'll see. Moving on. Next one, Infested Lich 5 weapons. Again, the previous square, the first one, there is a chance there will not be that many Infested Lich weapons. I believe they're called Coda weapons, too. So we'll see. I might know some more stuff behind the scenes that I'm not going to be talking about in this video. So we're going to keep this as if I don't know anything about the upcoming update that's not officially released. But yeah, Infested Lich 5 weapons, maybe, maybe not. That's why we got 2 different squares for that one. Infested Lich weapons, non-incarnon. Okay, jokes aside, I am pretty much guaranteeing you there will not be an Infested Lich version of the Torrent, or the Dual Tox, or the Dual Ichor, or whatever other Infested Incarnate I'm forgetting exists right now. I am pretty much guaranteeing you there will not be an Infested Lich version of that. As much as I want to have built-in Magnetic on my Torrent, or, built-in Ice damage on my Dual Tox, or whatever it would be, I just don't think it's going to happen. These Kuva Lich weapons and Infested Lich weapons should be for weapons that are not very good and need the help, not weapons that are already meta and just gonna get even more. Throw an extra element on that Torrent. And not to mention, if they did make an Infested Lich version of the Torrent, the Riven stats would be very, very low, and the Torrent Riven stats are very, very high. So it would be potentially not even an upgrade if you were to include Rivens, which is pretty funny, actually. But yeah, if they show the Infested Lich weapons and there is no Incarnon, which there probably won't be, you can just fill that one in. Next, so I kind of felt obligated to put this one on here because we were a little bit desperate for slots this time. Technical issues. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. The new people they have running the stream at DE do a really good job, but there have been lots of tech issues on Devstreams years ago. So hopefully there's not going to be any. But if you get the whole hi Tenno meme, hello Tenno meme that happened that one time, or like there's like a random Animal Crossing video in the background, which has happened before on these streams, you could fill that one in. But hopefully it does not happen because they've been doing a pretty good job with the tech support stuff recently for the streams. Next one, Trinity rework info. Not everybody realizes this, but Trinity and Nyx are getting reworked around the 1999 update. It won't be like a massive rework, but I'm hoping it will be similar level to like what Nova got. Nova got some massive quality of life and some changes for the better. There's no longer a negative power, strength, speed Nova build, to put it in perspective. That's a big deal. So with Trinity rework info, hoping I don't nerf some of the stuff of her, but yeah, there's some abilities of Trinity that just don't feel very good, like Link and her first ability, whatever it's called. So if they could change those to be better and not nerf the EV amazing build that we've been using for years, then maybe that could be good. But yeah, if they tell us any information about Trinity's rework, fill in that square. Next one, no Requiem mods needed, and that is involving Kuva Lich. If you don't know, or Infested Lich. If you have not ever hunted a Lich, I know some people have not ever killed an Infested, or a Corpus Lich or a Grenier Lich. There are these Requiem mods that come from Requiem Relics to basically get the correct key code to kill the Lich. If you don't have the right key code, the Lich just kills you, or actually they don't kill you anymore. It will just teleport away, and you do not kill the Lich. A lot of people are sick of farming these Requiem mods, and also the Infested Lich is tied in more into the story, so maybe they won't have to be doing Requiem mods anymore. That being said, Requiem mods are a way that DE makes plat from players, or rather gets money from players to buy plat, because they are mods that have 3 uses and they get deleted, so or they're expended after you use them 3 times. So I think they should keep them, but there is a chance they don't use them. So we'll be getting big Infested Lich information. Well, we will see. It will be a big change, but also not an unwelcome change for some players. Moving on, Koumei buffs. Okay, get a load of this, guys. I made that video on Koumei getting her decrees, like assist buff thing, like a couple weeks ago. Did you know that change was so glitchy, they removed it from the game, but it's not coming back until 1999. Yeah, that's how glitchy that Koumei decrees working with assist thing is. So I guess the game just doesn't want her to get buffed. So maybe she could use a little bit more besides that before 1999, because Koumei is, she's a frame for sure. I took all the shards off of her. I will probably not play her again until she gets buffed. So yeah. And also, yeah, the air quotes buff they gave her got removed from the game because it was too glitchy, and it takes some massive code changes to fix it. So, yikes. But hey, maybe they'll talk about it a little bit more, although I feel like DE wants to move past Koumei already. Next one, elemental augment information. So if you watch every video I put out pretty much, you might see my video about Pablo's tweet about how he's going to be buffing the elemental combination mods like Fireball Frenzy, Shock Trooper, and stuff like that, like Thermal Transfer from Gauss, to make it where those elements from those mods do not combine. So, for example, if I had Fireball, if I was playing Ember, for example, Fireball Frenzy Augment puts fire damage on all my weapons. But the issue is that let's say I had a cold damage build on my weapon and I use Fireball Frenzy. It would turn that cold damage into blast damage, which would be annoying to some people. Going forward, if this goes through, what will happen is that Fireball Frenzy will make it now cold and heat. They would not combine. So I'd have a cold and fire build at the same time, and they would be able to proc individually too. So, pretty cool, but also, we don't know if that's actually be fully coming out because that sounds really, really strong. So, if they do talk about it on the stream, that would be cool, but I'm not expecting that until 1999 personally. Next, Helmuth expansion. So, since we're getting all this Infested Lich stuff, you know what's infested in our ship? The Infested Helmuth, which lets us transfer abilities from other frames onto other frames, basically. So, I'm wondering if we'll get an expansion on this because we are going for an Infested-ish update. So, things like, I don't even know what they would do. There's a lot of things they could do. I'm just hoping that they do something with it because the Helmuth is a great system that gets expanded by a new frame being added every so often. We also did get Archon shards on there like 2 years ago. But hey, why not even some more? So if you get another Helmuth mention, that would be cool. But if not, this one's definitely more of a, that's definitely a shot in the dark. They have not said anything about a Helmuth expansion here for this. All right, now that we got past that Steel Path Dog gameplay, let's do some of the Sestra and Karnan gameplay because I really don't like this thing that much. But hey, it does technically work. All right, so moving on. So this one we got free. So, yeah, just free square right there, basically. Next, another proto frame. This one's definitely ambitious, but maybe they'll reveal another proto frame. I'm talking Saren. I'm talking Rhino. Where's the Rhino proto frame? Maybe we'll find another proto frame in the quest. Maybe DE won't keep that as a surprise. But yeah, if they talk about any other proto frame besides the 4 or 5 we have right now, you could fill in that square. And it's not likely that you'll be able to fill in that square, unfortunately. But yeah, Rhino proto frame win, please. Moving on, crossover event. Wouldn't be a Devstream bingo without a crossover event prediction and request. So, yeah, as far as which game or IP we would cross over with, I think there's plenty of good ones. You know, JoJo could be a good one. The DE devs love JoJo. Warhammer 40,000. Got plenty of good stuff in there that would fit in this game. You know, movie-wise, I'd love like an Alien crossover, like a Xenomorph or something. A Xenomorph mission would be sick. The list goes on. So anything really hardcore and sci-fi nerd stuff, I'd be super down for. Attack on Titan, sure, why not? But yeah, we just have to get it in the first place. I know DE doesn't want to really do cross. Apparently, there's a rumor that a lot of DE devs don't want to do crossover stuff for some reason, which I find very unfortunate because us as players love that kind of stuff. As long as it's not too immersion breaking. Like, don't give me like a frying pan weapon. I mean, you could give me a frying pan weapon, but like, give me a frying pan weapon from like PUBG or something weird like that. That'll be a little bit odd to some players, but I also wouldn't mind it that much because you just could. I mean, I literally have a candy cane scythe skin. Okay, if that's not immersion breaking, I don't know what is. So, yeah, that one. If we get any amounts of that, I will be super. You'll see me. I'll be dancing, dude. You wouldn't see me dance. I'd be singing and dancing because I want a crossover event in this game so badly. I've only got like 1 or 2 ever with Epic. I think it's Epic Unreal Tournament or something like that with the rocket launcher skin. But yeah, either way. Next, Square, 1999 release window. So we know it's going to be before the end of the year. Most of us could assume it will be probably first 2 weeks of December. Because if DE releases it too close to the end of the year, they're going to be going on vacation. And you don't want a Railjack situation where it's like, well, we released the Railjack update on December 20th, and now we're going to be going on vacation for the rest of the year. You have the most glitchy Railjack update ever made. There's like half the ship missing. You get stuck in the turret the entire mission. You know, you name it, it would glitch out in Railjack. So it will probably be the first half of December if I had to guess, and they have time to glitch fix it before they go on vacation for multiple weeks. So that's my prediction: is to be first 2 weeks of December. But if it's like 3rd or 4th week of December, that might be a little bit dangerous for DE. So we'll see. Hey, I wouldn't mind November release either, to be honest. Next one, this one's more for fun: Halloween costumes for developers. So this is really close to Halloween, the 25th of October. So maybe DE will have some Halloween costumes. I'm trying to remember what they had costume-wise last year. I think there was like a Dio costume or something last year. But yeah, either way, we'll see if they got any funny Halloween costumes. Yeah, Halloween costumes on the stream, not in-game, because we're close enough to Halloween costumes as is playing these characters. We got Requiem mods for the Infested Lich, just like I had the previous Square. No Requiem mods. This one, yes, Requiem mods. So I think it actually is pretty likely we do keep the Requiem mods. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if there was no Requiem mods allowed on this one because it's a tried and true system, but DE likes to change stuff up every so often. Next one, new event reveal. Remember Belly of the Beast? I love that elevator mode. We love that elevator mode so much. Belly of the Beast was the most recent Arcane event. I think that we will get an announcement for a new event involving the new enemy faction, the Skaldra, and the 1999 update. If not on this stream, on the November dev stream, and that'll probably be an Arcane farming event too. So if we get any announcement of any type of new event, go ahead and fill that square in, and hopefully it will involve a new game mode that is not an elevator. It's an actual endless mode, hopefully. But we will see. Next, Nyx rework info. I don't even know what they would rework with Nyx, but she's got plenty of stuff you could mess with. Like make her 4 less annoying, make her second ability maybe not have an enemy cap. It's been long enough. It does not really need like an 8 enemy cap, wherever it has. Make Chaos do something. They could do some little tweaks here and there to make Nyx more awesome. But yeah, I doubt she'll be meta after these changes anyway, so any Nyx rework info would be great to hear. Next, Rhino Heirloom. Did you know there's a Rhino Heirloom on the way? And yeah, the Ember and Glaive Resurgence just ended today, so I'm expecting to get some information on the Rhino Heirloom at some point. Don't worry though, the Ember Heirloom is still purchasable in game, it's just the Ember Relics are no longer in Resurgence anymore, so yeah. We will hopefully get some information on that. They did say I think it'll be the next heirloom is going to be Rhino, but we know minimal information besides that. So I'd love to see that in-game or something. All right, even more new Incarnons is the next square. We just got these 5 new Incarnons, and some of them are good. Like, I'm using the Sestra is usable. You're seeing the Sestra in the background footage. I just don't really like it that much. It's very, very, what's the word for it? I guess lackluster. It has okay damage. Just the Incarnon form and the primary form feel like the exact same gun. That's the issue. So, yeah, those worked well, though. The player engagement number go up when new Incarnons come out, and if DE wants engagement number to go up, maybe we'll get an announcement of new Incarnons in 1999, but I doubt it, because that would also pull away from the new content about people to play. But, hey, who's to say that Incarnons only come from Deviri, right? You could have some new Incarnons dropping in the 1999 update in some way, which could be potentially kind of cool. So, if they do announce that, I'd be really happy. I think a lot of players would be happy. It's not just Deviri all the time. So yeah, maybe keep an eye out for that as a possibility. And for your last 2 changes here, Atama Cycle change. If you played the 1999 demo, you might have realized that you cannot really do a whole lot when you're on the Atama Cycle. You can't fire your gun. Basically, all you can do is drive it around, and you can launch the cycle for like a heat proc at enemies. If you want to engage with enemies on the Atama Cycle, you can't. You have to jump off to fight them. So that felt pretty bad. And a lot of people have felt that same way, so maybe they will have some kind of announcement where it's like, you know, we've taken your feedback on the demo for 1999, and now you can fire your pistol on the bike. I doubt they'll have. I feel like those animations are locked in right now, but it's kind of weird that like they didn't realize that we'd all just be like, hey, being on like the Atama Cycle kind of sucks compared to just running around. So we'll see, but I'm not holding my breath on it because that seems like there'll be a lot of work to change that this far into development. So yeah, Atama Cycle changes. I'd love it, but not holding my breath on that one. And for the last one, Warframe Mobile Android info. If you've been watching all the dev streams, you might know that DE said they will be talking about the Warframe Android version in a dev stream before the end of the year. We've probably got 2 dev streams before the end of the year, including this one. So either this October dev stream or the November dev stream, we will have Warframe Android mobile information. That's going to be great info for a lot of people. So keep an eye out for that one. It will either be, again, this dev stream or the next one. So that's going to be basically it for the video, guys. I think that was pretty fun. That was fun for me, at least, so hopefully you found it fun as well. Some of these things are definitely not happening. Like, why do I keep putting crossover event on? I'm not going to do that. One could hope, though, because it'd just be so cool. And the day we do get it, I can finally show up and say, we got another crossover event after, like, 4 or 5 years of the previous one. Hey, why not just, like, rerun the rocket launcher skin crossover event with the Unreal Tournament, you know? Like, something like that would be great. By the way, guys, I will see you on stream very soon. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be taking it easy tonight, and I will hopefully have a great amount of information to share with you tomorrow about Infested Liches. That will be good information, not, well, they take Regal Eye on a farm now, which, of course, that wouldn't happen. But, yeah, let's just hope it's moving forward, not moving backwards like those bounties on the Kavia kind of were. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Bye.